on the come is not a call. I deposit, I do not withdraw.
The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Jackson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Trying to find Jameson Williams, and it's third down at 2. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that will.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
St. Brown motioning left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
That's taken on the 25. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
They run with Rivers. 7 yards there and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action now. Jackson. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's taken down inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On the ground is Rivers. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, Landry. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. There wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a dump off here complete, and they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when, as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside. Been to great success.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 1. Here's Rivers. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll run it here with Rivers. But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. Oh! Look to throw. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter. 7-0 game.
Il y a encore du temps.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Landry. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That's a place to hit.
He's got a man, complete. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Oh mon Dieu! Oh my God! Oh! Ouh! Ok. C'est bon. C'est bon, c'est bon. On ne reviendra pas 2 fois ça. Oh. Quoi? Oh my God! Come on! Oh, come on!
The final minute of the first half. Patterson now for the extra point.
N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws,
Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and run. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion left comes Williams. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And pass caught. It's Williams. Now a timeout signaled for.
T'as pas intercepté ça. T'as pas intercepté ça, sérieusement. Oh, Seigneur, man. N'importe quoi.
From the left hash, this from 46. Patterson's kick is good.
N'importe quoi.
He's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
N'importe quoi.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Robinson with another carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
C'est bon, je vais te pound, mon gars.
58 yards now on the ground.
Je vais te pound tes fesses, tu vas voir.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Descends-le, descends-le vraiment.
Robinson up the middle.
Descends-le vraiment.
He's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
oh, c'est holding. N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. Do that.
Robinson on a give right side. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get it
all I needed. That's all I needed.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get
great defense on the tight end. It's okay. It's all good. Qu'est-ce qui se passe avec Madden, man?
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Go! He's back, baby. On a le rookie de côté, là. C'est bon. C'est bon. Let's go, Brian.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said.
Come on, baby. Come on, rookie. You got to follow.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's got it. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and
Oh my God!
they had the play.
Oh wow, madame! Faites la pas attraper! Ok, I'm done, c'est bon. C'est bon. I'm done. Wow, j'ai pas de mots. Wow!
Goal, but it's
Oh!
dropped in the end zone.
Wow!
Instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Attends une seconde. Je suis saisi. Non, non.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Attends une seconde. Pourquoi j'entends mal? Attends, je vais...
Drive starts with a run
Oh.
for Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
C'est quoi mon... Attends, c'est quoi mon volume?
Allô?
Allô? Ah, c'est... Ah, ok, oui.
Keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and it
J'arrive
works.
pas à croire qu'il a pas
Create
attrapé
great
ça.
field position for their offense.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, and a Lion 1st
J'arrive pas à y
down.
croire. Le gars, il était tous là, là.
Doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Alors, là, il est fort, là.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's able to plow
Non, il est incroyable.
29, just shy of the 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit. You stayed in bounds and kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football, and it's
Mais moi, des fois, je suis...
now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
On 3rd and 2.
Oh.
Landry working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
J'arrive pas à y croire qu'il n'y a pas eu de touchdown. Je vais pas la valider, celle-là. Faites, oui! Hey! Je suis vraiment saisi.
So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's
Voilà.
Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys.
Oh,
that eat up
oh, ouais, 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 ouais,
blockers
c'est
to make
parti.
tackles. Oftentimes
Très
they're
parti.
quicker than
Oh,
they
ouais,
get
ouais, ça
credit
serait un bon
This time he uses
get.
quickness to make a play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Très parti, mon gars.
Operating from the gun, Landry. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Oui!
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders will take over
Let's
possession
go, Davis!
at the 44.
Good. Olha esse case, mano. Sim,
Out there set ready
Sur
for
été
this
par
next
une
drive, the
position.
Washington
Non!
offense.
Fed! Après, yo, j'arrive pas à y croire.
Following the INT.
Mais Lauren aurait pu manquer, ce serait pas facile. Fed!
That time, he's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
C'est dur derrière.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Mon gars, ça, j'arrive pas à y croire.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 5. Now Jackson. That's going to be caught by...
Ah là, 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 va là-bas.
He's got this down a yard or
Je vais voir qu'il y a un fumble là.
before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Oh! Qu'est-ce que tu fais? T'es parti où? Oh, je suis vraiment dead!
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Jackson now. Throw right side complete to Dodson.
Gars, on n'a pas le temps, on n'a pas le temps, on n'a pas le temps.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
Third
you see him
and 1.
pointing, communicating. There he is,
That's
and
a
they
key
passed him
six.
off to each defender. Ended up making a nice
C'est pas
play,
mal de stresser
even though it
pour
was
un score.
complete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Up the middle they go.
Oh oui, oui, oui! Oh, t'as de la chance dans Robinson. Oh, t'as de la chance. Oh mon Dieu. Robinson, tu aurais... Oh.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they
Oh,
have the
Robinson,
ability still
t'aurais
to run
vraiment...
it on second and short, but
Oh, il
maybe
t'aurait mis
they
à
can
terre.
pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 117 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
On est quitte. On est quitte là. On est quitte pour le...
For first and 10.
Yo, j'ai pas... ok.
Now a
Mais-
handoff up the middle.
Tu pars où?
He will push his way
Yo,
down to
oh, je vais le fire.
15.
Je vais trouver c'est qui ce gars-là qui fait ça. Où il part? T'as une job à faire.
It's not my night.
Tu vas...
It hasn't been
Qu'est-ce qui... Est-ce que c'est bon? Je comprends pas. Peut-être que moi qui ai trop pressé. Qu'est-ce que tu vas me dire? Parce qu'il y a un problème quelque part.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
The huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This
Ou
is
quoi?
third down and 8.
Attends, ça allait pas la faire quand même.
Now it's Jackson.
Non, 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 oh, je te jure. Oh, il a... Oh, waouh. Waouh, c'est bon. C'est bon. Écoute, je vais pas te blâmer. Je l'ai pas été agressé, c'est bon. Oh! Ça, c'est bon. Ça, je me le donne, c'est parfait, ça. Oh, ouais, t'as moi. T'as moi, c'est correct. C'est Samuel, c'est Curtis Samuel, c'est correct. Moi, ça, c'est pas là que j'allais. J'allais dans le sens. J'ai vu le ballon aller vers Curtis, j'ai fait de bon, et bien, on va faire un aggressive catch. Le aggressive catch a fonctionné. C'est Curtis Samuel. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Rod? Il dit quoi? Hein? Il aime... Oh, wow. Ok. Là, là... On est vraiment dans le chaud, là. Guys, vous avez une job à faire.
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any
Okay. Whoa, guy. Okay.
Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Oh!
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça, Chase Young, que tu mettes un peu à l'action aussi, là? Hey, ton 2 en cours, je comprends pas. Moteur. Oui, oui, oui! Oui! Ah oui! Oh non, il est là! C'est une passe un peu trop weak. Si tu l'as, est-ce que peut-être que tu l'as pas lob? Peut-être que tu aurais dû lob. Oh oui, ouais. Non, ça, c'est normal, c'est une stratégie. J'aurais fait croire qu'il a pas su. Ouais, true, c'est vrai. Oh, come on! Oh mon Dieu, come on! Oh non! Ok, bon. Ok.
Here comes second down.
Ta défense n'a jamais donné ce que je voulais. Oui. Oui. McLaurin, clair ça. Claire! Oh oui! Oh Oui, McLaren.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his
C'est
progression
McLaren.
on that touchdown pass.
Oh. Mais j'ai travaillé sur ça pour contrer le receiver à la fin pour faire un aggressive catch. La game est pas finie là. Il reste 2 minutes.
Exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year
Ok.
Ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis.
Ils me l'ont redonné pour Fred. Ils m'ont redonné pour l'autre vieux. Oh.
Crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. And he's gonna take it.
Wow.
What a return.
Wow.
They had
Wow.
just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one. Puts him in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Well, that
Wow.
score you just handed on the board will energize them, or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
Wow. Wow. Ok. J'ai rien à dire. Wow.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Wow.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
Wow. Wow.
It's first and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass complete, Samuel.
Ça ne fonctionne jamais ce jeu-là. J'espère que tu m'as piqué une bolèse. À 82.
They were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep him from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave him, and it was successful.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing, Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
They're clearly saving those
People
timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Jackson.
Oh non! Oh oui! Oh oui! Parce que j'ai reculé vite pour aller sur le catch. Reculé vite pour aller. Oh, cœur a battu fort.
This is where you need a quarterback who
C'est
can
du rivet, concentre-toi. Fais le petit back.
but to keep the rest
Back
of the
catch.
quarterbacks too.
Oh! Waouh! J'ai vu ton gars faire un blip-blip tourner. J'ai fait.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Oh.
Taken down at the 30.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Qu'est-ce
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll come up now on second down. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sione
Non, non!
tackle.
Oh, j'ai pesé X vite.
Drop him as that clock
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait là?
continues to run.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
On va parler après. J'ai presque fini ma game 6. Il restera avec moi. Il restera avec moi.
What a kickoff to the week this has been.
Est-ce qu'il me restera? Attends une seconde. Oh, c'est ça, ouais. Mais il devait être attends une seconde, ouais. Il reste 20 secondes, un instant.
Jackson to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
Impossible. Oh mon Dieu! Oh mon Dieu!
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play.
Oh, j'ai pas cassé les débutants. Oh mon Dieu!
Shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get
Catch!
to 4-5. And they'll get a few extra days to